Hello friends, in this session we are going to see Thevenin's theorem. Let us see what is the statement of Thevenin's theorem. Any linear bilateral network having terminals A and B can be replaced by a single source of EMF VTH in series with single resistance RTH. The EMF VTH is the voltage obtained across terminals A and B with load, if any removed. That is, it is open circuited voltage between terminals A and B. The resistance RTH is the resistance of network measured between terminals A and B with load removed and sources of EMFs replaced by internal resistances. Ideal voltage sources are replaced with short circuit and ideal current sources are replaced with open circuit. Now let us see how to apply Thevenin's theorem to find out current flowing through load resistance RL in given network. Now observe this given network carefully. There is one voltage source V1 which is of ideal type. There is one current source I1 which is also of ideal source type. There are 5 resistances R1, R2, R3, R4 and RL. So our aim is to find current flowing through this RL resistance. So let us mark terminals A and B across this RL and remove this RL. Once we remove this RL, find out open circuit voltage between terminals A and B, and that voltage be now Thevenin's equivalent voltage VTH. Okay. Now this circuit shows the modification we made in step number 1. So by using any suitable network simplification technique, we can easily find out VTH. Once we find out VTH, then second step is to find out the equivalent resistance through these terminals A and B, and that resistance is RTH, that is equivalent resistance through terminals AB. Now while finding this equivalent resistance, we must short circuit voltage source and we must open this current source. Why? Because these two sources are ideal sources. It is also shown in this figure where we are going to calculate RTH. So in this network now, R1 is in parallel with R2. This combination is in series with R3, and then this combination, whole combination, it is in parallel with this R4. So from that we can easily find out RTH, that is equivalent resistance through these terminals A, B. Once we find out this, we must draw Thevenin equivalent, that is VTH voltage which is connected in series with RTH, or RTH which is connected in series with VTH across terminals A, B, and then reconnect the load resistance RL. And now how to find this IL? It is very simple. VTH upon RL plus RTH. It is given here. So in this way we can easily find out current flowing through any branch of the given network by using Thevenin's theorem. So let us see what are different steps to apply Thevenin's theorem. Step number 1 is remove the branch resistance through which current is to be calculated. Step number 2 is calculate the voltage across these open circuited terminals by using any of the network simplification techniques, and this voltage is VTH, that is Thevenin's equivalent voltage. Step number 3 is to calculate RTH as viewed through the two terminals of the branch from which current is to be calculated by removing that branch resistance and replacing all independent sources by their internal resistances. If the internal resistances are not known, then replace independent voltage sources by short circuits and independent current sources by open circuits. Now next step, that is step number 4, is to draw the Thevenin's equivalent showing source VTH with the resistance RTH in series with it across the terminals of branch of interest. And last step is to reconnect the branch resistance. Let it be RL. The required current through the branch is given by IL equal to VTH upon RL plus RTH. Now let us see what are different limitations of Thevenin's theorem. The limitations of Thevenin's theorem are: first limitation is this Thevenin's theorem is not applicable to the circuits consisting of nonlinear elements. This Thevenin theorem is not applicable for unilateral networks. There should not be magnetic coupling between the load and circuit to be replaced by Thevenin's theorem. In the load side, there should not be controlled sources controlled from some other part of the circuit. Sorry. Let us see how to find current flowing through this 5 ohm resistance by using Thevenin's theorem. Now here there are two voltage sources, 20 volt and 10 volt. So first step is to remove this 5 ohm resistance from the circuit. So step number 2 is to find out voltage or open circuit voltage VTH across terminals A, B. So we can say this VTH equal to VAB. So now what happens? Current flowing through these 3 ohm resistance equal to 0. Why? Because it's a open circuit, and that's why current flowing through these 3 ohm is 0. Let us consider clockwise loop, and current flowing through this loop be I1, okay, which is shown in this figure. So from this we can easily find out the value of the current I1. So let us apply KVL for this loop. For 20 volt, it's a voltage rise. In 3 ohm, it's a drop. In 6 ohm, it's a drop. And once again, across this 10 volt, it is also a drop. So we can write KVL as 20 minus 3I1 minus 6I1 minus 10 equal to 0. So from this I1 we get equal to 1.111 ampere. Once we get this, we can easily find out VTH. VTH is nothing but what? The voltage across 6 volt plus this voltage, that is 10 volt. So what is voltage across 6 volt? Current flowing through this 6 volt, that is 1.11 into 6 ohm. So VAB equal to VTH equal to 6I1 plus 10, which is equal to 16.67 volt. Now our next aim is to find the equivalent resistance through this AB terminal, that is RTH. So to find this RTH, we must short voltage sources present in this network. Once we short these two voltage sources, we can easily find out equivalent resistance, because now 3 ohm and 6 ohm are in parallel, and this parallel combination is in series with this 3 ohm. So 3 ohm and 6 ohm in parallel gives us 2 ohm, and this 2 plus 3 gives us 5. So RTH, that is equivalent resistance through this AB terminal, is now 5 ohms. Now observe this, 3 and 6, it is in parallel, so we get 2 ohm, and this 2 ohm is in series with 3. So finally RTH equal to 5 ohm. So after this, draw Thevenin's equivalent, that is 5 ohm RTH. It is in series with VTH 16.667, and reconnect this RL which we removed in step number 1. Let current flowing through this RL equal to say IL, and therefore finally that current equal to VTH voltage divided by sum of RL and RTH. So IL equal to VTH upon RL plus RTH, which is equal to 16.67 divided by 5 plus 5, that is 10, which is equal to, finally we get 1.67. So by applying Thevenin's theorem, we can easily find out current flowing through this load resistance, that is 5 ohm, as 6.67. That's all for today's session.